We're Slick Rock Productions, and we want to talk to everybody out there about how you spend your money on parts. So there is big companies out there, and the way that these guys sell parts is one of a couple of ways. They have a website where you can jump on and you can go factory direct and you can buy parts. They also utilize a lot of shops and a lot of franchise stores around the country. So you can go into a local shop and you can buy parts. The reason that companies do this is because they get dealers set up, and their hope is that they sell a lot more parts, so they're willing to make smaller margins in return for selling more parts out there. Where this kind of gets a little bit tricky is when you get into the drop shipping world. Now, before we talk about that, I want to be really clear about something. There are some drop shippers out there, big drop shipping companies, that do a phenomenal job. Amazon is one big drop shipping place. Don't get me wrong. There is a place for drop shipping, but there is some big companies out there in the UTV industry that do drop shipping. These guys have warehouses. They floor a lot of parts. They spend a lot of money. They have a staff. They have customer service. They have an 800 number. These are people who stand behind them. They make sure you get your warranty when you buy parts. We have no beef with that whatsoever. That is the proper way to do this. What I have a beef with is Joe Schmo sitting on his couch, who may or may not own a UTV, who has lied and told everybody he's a dealer, and he jumps online and he poaches people and he drives the profit margins down by just trying to get a sale. You get nothing out of this. You might save 20 bucks here and there, which I get it, 20 bucks is 20 bucks, but ultimately you're taking money away from good shops. You're taking money away from the people who are making parts, the companies that are spending a bunch of money trying to make a better product for you. This is what I have a problem with. I understand that everybody's goal is to save as much money as possible, but truly in this industry and with these vehicles, the way you save money is by spending your money one time on a quality part. It's not by trying to save 20 bucks on everything you buy. It's buying something with a good warranty, with good customer service, that's ultimately a good product that you're not getting price gouged for. That's what Slick Rock stands for, and that's what we push for. And so when you're out and you're buying parts, think about, if you're going to your local shop and you got friends there and these guys have always been good to you, would you buy your parts online and get them 20 or 30 bucks cheaper and then go pay them to install them? These guys are working on your vehicle. These are people who stand behind you. These are people who are trained. They have equipment. They have shops. They have an overhead. Let them make their money. And same with the manufacturers. It's like if you can jump online and you can buy a part directly from the manufacturer, or you can buy it from somebody who's price slashing them and taking a profit away from them. What happens is when you take money away from these shops, when you take money away from these companies, something has to get cut. These guys are trying to be as competitive as they can in the marketplace, and so they're trying to get the prices down to a point where they can still make a profit, but they're selling it as cheap as possible. There's a fine line in there. So you start taking the profit away from these companies, and what happens is they skimp on R&D, they skimp on materials, employees don't get paid as much money. There's cause and effect that happens to this. So we're encouraging everybody out there, if you're gonna install parts yourself, go factory direct. If you have a local shop you support that local shop. But please, if you jump on one of these pages and you're like, hey, give me the cheapest price on this, and you have 15 guys PMing you, do a little research before you buy. Is it a legit company, or is it some dude on a freaking couch who's just trying to make 10 bucks off of you and take money away from people in this industry who are trying to do a good job? Please think about where you spend your money. Help us all in this industry become better, and we'll catch you in the next video.